You know, after 20 years of being behind the bar, I've heard it all.
20 years? What about me? I'm in front of the bar.
If you have a problem with women, life, men, relationships, if you need advice, whether you want it or not,
We have got you covered.
on the Dear John Show.
And James.
And James.
John.
James, how you doing?
Good, man.
Good to see you.
I'll have a lager.
Lager it is.
So what questions do we have on the go today?
Ah, yes, we. Here it is. Dear John, my neighbor who's hot for me invited me to the Flames game. How do I tell her I just want to go to the game and want nothing else?
That one's easy.
Really?
Yeah. Go to the game. She's taking you. It's a free game.
You would take her to the game because you're cheap.
Well, she's buying, right?
I know, right? Okay, fine. You want to go to the game. I get it, okay?
They're doing well this year.
Here's the thing. Option 2, proximity alert. Next door neighbor. Do you see an issue with that? You're going to come home, so you're going to be like, hello, James. How are you? Just because you took her to the game. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Here's the thing. Scenario number 2. You either got to be honest with her if you go to the game and be straight up before you go, which is not going to be comfortable.
Play hard to get.
But see, that's the problem. That might look that way, but you have to be honest. Or you do not go to the game. I mean, you tell her your mom's in town, you have a work thing, you do what you can to get out of it. And I don't mean lie to her, but I mean lie to her.
Ah, I love lagers.
Do you even know what a lager is? Do you know what you're drinking?
It's beer.
It's beer. It is beer. But do you know the difference between a lager and anything else?
No, I don't.
Do you know why it's so clean and crisp? Do you know why that's a clear sort of beer?
Tell me, John, tell me.
Well, the lager changed everything. They found a new type of yeast that would actually not sit on the top of the beer and like basically go rotten, which is where the fermentation comes from. It drops right down to the bottom and you can store it in cool areas. Now, the Germans originally were known for doing the lagers. So they would put them in caves and they would sit them for maybe 2 or 3 months and let them ferment properly instead of like a couple weeks. And so you'd create a better, cleaner beer. And essentially, through the years, they've created this amazing beer that's crisp, clean, easy to drink, and you know, typically people drink them fast and easy.
Nice.
Well, thanks, Mr. Anonymous, for sending in your question.
If you have a question for James
And John at the Dear John Show.
you can leave a comment on the Blind Beggar Pub's Facebook page.
Cheers.